Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third episode of Let's Play Minecraft Together. It is early in the morning and there are loads of people on the server. This is turning into a pretty fantastic experience. I'm telling you, when it's like late in the day, there are up to 30 or more people at once on the server. And we haven't reached the first of the month yet when the whitelisting for Patreon happens. And that means there's going to be hundreds more people playing on this server. It is going to be absolutely crazy. And right now, I'm just doing some branch mining, trying to gather some resources, mainly diamonds. I'd like to get full diamond gear sorted out this episode, as well as some other goodies as well. You know, I don't have much of a plan for this episode. I'm just so excited to log on and play that I wanted to hit record. And I have been doing some stuff which I'm going to show you, and some of that stuff is branch mining, which we're going to do right now while we have a little chat. So at the beginning of the last episode we did some administration work. I have been doing a lot of administration stuff, but I figured today maybe we'd do that at the end of the episode. So what we're going to be doing is setting up the scoreboard colors for colored names in teams, so that our tab screen that you see there will have the correct colors for the different players, because for example moderators and admins and myself have different colors from regular players. So that's what we're going to do later on in the episode, and I'd like to start off just by apologizing to all of you that have tried to join our Discord server and run into some issues registering. Okay, I made a bit of an oversight here. We have had a system in place where in order to register on the Discord you need to log into our plotworld server and register there. That's a way for us to essentially stop people who want to log in just to troll from getting in. You know, you've got to be committed. You've got to go onto the server and give us your Minecraft username. And, you know, that's worked really well. But I just kind of forgot about that when we made the server public. It's a good system for getting people to register. But lots of people were joining who don't actually have Minecraft on the PC. Lots of Bedrock players and people who don't even have Minecraft at all that wanted to be a part of the community. And we, of course, want you to be a part of the community. So I want to apologize if I've wasted any of your time. Did we really just get 2 stacks of lapis then? Like, what fortune level is this? That was bonkers. I need to make a crafting bench, don't I? I really do, and I need to sort out some of these. So I apologise for wasting your time. We are working on a solution. We've actually got something that we think is going to work and be just fine. So if you're in that Discord, stick around. We will get the registering thing sorted out soon, and then people without Minecraft will be able to register as well. There we go. Looking so much nicer now that we can compact everything down. That is fantastic. So I mentioned a second ago that I've been doing some administration work on the server, and that includes making some graphic design art as well, because we're having a competition this weekend. Hopefully this episode is going out before Sunday. It should do. If all goes to plan, it should be out before Sunday. So on your screen right now, you're going to see some graphic art that I've done. This is just to announce that we are having one of our first competitions. So here on the Together world, we are going to go and live in the Nether for the beginning part of this season, and the first competition that we're doing is a public one on our public plotworld server, which you can become a part of. And we're going to do a live stream competition where people can come in and they can build some Nether themed builds, which we're going to go into the Nether and then build. And there'll be, you know, a competition. There'll be a winner and a prize for the winner as well, which we haven't quite settled on at the moment. But anyway, I thought I'd show you that since I've been putting that stuff together as well, and I've been really enjoying it. I've been really enjoying doing the kind of non-Minecrafty stuff, as well as just playing on here, having a good time doing some digging and gathering some resources. But anyway, Cuplex, who is still online, has requested my help with a furnace array that he's trying to make. So I'm gonna head back to the village area real soon. I'm going to do a bit more branch mining, and we're going to help out Cuplex and see if we can get this community smelter up and running. Having just edited my recording, I feel that it's very important to clarify that when I talk about doing the graphic art, graphic design, I'm putting bits and pieces together. I'm using fonts, I'm taking images and dragging it all onto one image. The wonderful graphic art that you saw there was done by ZloyXP, who does the Fullcraft recap. So I didn't want to take credit for his work. I was looking at him and I was thinking, someone could hear me saying this and think that I did those drawings. So I just want to clarify that it wasn't me. It was done by Zloy. I'll put a link to Zloy's channel in the description box down below in case you want to go check him out and see what he does. Well, I've found Cuplex. Cuplex, wake up! Wake up! He's AFK. I'll box him in. Oh. So much happens so fast on this server. We already have a beacon. Wow. This area feels bigger than before. We got a TARDIS. Oh, that's amazing. We can teleport wherever we want. Brilliant. Chorus fruit has been grown. Yeah, I've seen players wandering around. Oh, wow. Look at all of this. Hoppers and furnaces. Seen players wandering around with elytras on already. They've been going to the end. They haven't killed the end dragon yet. And we've got a clownfish over here. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. 4-player fish farms, free to use, entrance ahead at white concrete. Ah, well, I've set myself up a fish farm. There's already people down here using this. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, just hanging out here, fishing. They're AFK. Oh, that's so cool. Let me show you my little fishing farm. I mean, it's the same design, basically. See, I told you players have got elytras already. Hi. I set up a fishing farm, and there is another one near the one that I set up as well. There are just fishing farms everywhere. Whenever you see like a player just standing still underground, there's probably a fishing farm somewhere nearby. Do I see a look? Yep, there you go. Look, someone's fishing down there. Amazing. So this is my place. I need to unload some of these goodies that I've just got from mining, but I have been fishing, and I can't seem to get my connection on the server to work very well. I've been messing around with the repeaters back here. Can't get the timing good enough that I fish that farm, that I farm that fast. I don't know what I was trying to say then, but it didn't sound good. But this is what I've gotten so far. So a smite book, a power 3, an aqua infinity, nothing too great, and only just the one bow. So what I might do is either repair this one and then start fishing with it, or what I might do is hold on to it and wait until I get the mending one. Once we get a mending fishing rod coming through, then it's smooth sailing from there on out. But yeah, this is what I've done, just sort of made a little basement, put a fishing farm in it, so we can start doing some AFK fishing. But right now, I need to sort my inventory out. I need to put away some of these materials and start smelting up some of the iron and whatnot. Look at this, I've been given a gift from Hawk to Asuma. Look, we got our very first shulker box. And the means to make even more shulker boxes. Wow. I mean, this server ain't even been up for like 48 hours and we've already got shulker boxes, elytras and beacons. I can barely believe it, peeps. So I moved the enchanting table over to this area so everyone can make use of it. And it looks like someone else had the same idea as I did to pop down a chest and put some lapis in it. We're going to enchant some armor, hope for something good. Of course, the way to do this is to just flick through each of these. Unbreaking, protection free, and fire protection. I think I'll take protection on the helmet for now. And was that with unbreaking as well? That's good to see. Protection free again. And protection free. Ah, well, it looks like we're going to get 3 instead of 4. Unbreaking free and protection free again. 3 lots of protection free. I don't mind it. It's quite alright. Now, this is cool. Someone's redone the little well in the middle of the village. It looks really nice now. It's actually bigger than it was before, right? It used to be a 2x2. Also, there's an ender chest here. That's fantastic to see. And another beacon. I didn't notice the one. So we've got 2 beacons on the server. Goodness me. And there's someone just standing there looking at me. Jeez. We were all just hanging out a minute ago. As you saw in the time lapse that we did there with the replay mod. Boy, I'm loving those replay mod time lapses. We came over here and Cuplex wasn't actually online, so we just kind of took the liberty of upgrading the super smelter and finishing all of the redstone. You can see someone is using it right here. Aha, so there are no items to be smelted. Do I have some cobblestone? If I chuck that in there, when this thing comes back around, it is going to get loaded into there, and then it's going to distribute all of the items. Now, when I did this design on Hermitcraft, I ended up building a super complicated system to stop this minecart from going back around constantly and making noise, right? And so I thought, I'll just leave it here like this for someone else to figure out how to do that. And I think it was Eaton who came up with the idea of just putting a lever here at the opposite end. So you hit the lever when you want the thing to run around and work. And so we've got a sign here and a chest there for fuel. That distributes it all the way around. And there isn't actually a sign on the other one, but that's where you put in the items you want smelted. So that's a super smelter. Really cool little design here. Built by Cuplegs. Subscribe to me. We put that sign there. Do it now. And yeah, this is the build. So over on this side, we've got a simple little pattern for the wall. It gets real close to Autumn's chorus plants here. I actually had to chop one of them down a little bit. We threw in some bushes around the outside here, always making the build look a little nicer with some bushes. Those cracked stones look awesome. This wasn't here a moment ago, so someone started growing some trees by the looks of it. And then over on this side, the wall was kind of big and flat, so we just chucked in a few extra little details. We've got a chimney as well. We did have some cobwebs I think we were going to put up there to make like a smokestack going up. But the building looks really cool. It's got a bit of a funky front entrance here, but this is what happens when you put me in charge of building, you know. I just sort of said, hey, we're going to put some blocks here, and that's how it's turned out. It looks pretty awesome, I think. And now we've got a functional smelter for the community. We are just pushing an AFK player at the moment. Cats is AFK, and we got him into the basement. And then I've kind of noticed that once a player goes on the ladder, you can't like look at this. If I walk into Sherpa here, I will bounce off a Sherpa. But once Cats is on the ladder, you can't move the player. So now let's do that, and we can move Cats again. I did not know that. That is a cool thing to know. I don't think that's ever going to be useful. It's certainly not useful for pranking someone. Oh, I don't know where Cats is going to end up now. It'll be somewhere deep underground, that's for sure. Ha! We've made an infinite loop of water to push Cats into now. So Cats, this is your life. Cats don't like water, of course. Oh, it doesn't actually go around the corner, though. Oh, and now someone's updated it. It was a nice try. I think if we put the pressure plate in the corner, we might be able to make this work. Let's give that a shot. We have successfully built a cat go-round of some sort. Oh, this is great. Look, there's stairs down there. And that pops Cats up over and then... Yeah. Yeah, we got better things to do than this. I need to get back to my fishing farm. So while Asuma is away doing some AFK fishing at his fish farm, it's time for me, Mr. xisumavoid, to do some administrative work on the server and walk you through what we're doing here. Now, the first tip is to hold a sword when you are messing around with command blocks and stuff, because you can't accidentally destroy them. Although you could if you swung over to this block, so I won't do any more clicking. But I'm going to walk you through the scoreboard command now, specifically the part with teams, because we already did scoreboard stuff, didn't we? Why is tab complete not working? There we go, it worked that time. So we've already seen objectives. We haven't done too much with players, but this time we're going to work with teams, okay? And when we go into here, we get given some options. We've got add, empty, join, leave, list, and option. Most of those should be pretty straightforward if you think about this one to add. So you can add a team, then you can empty that team, join it, leave it. You can list the teams, which there's none at the moment. So right here we've got a command for scoreboard teams add Asuma. And what I'm going to do right there is activate that. And then when we go to the list down here, you will see that we have team Asuma with 0 players. You can probably barely read that. But what we have here is a display name and then the actual name in that order. So I've called them the same thing here, so it makes sense. Then we have our admin rank, we've got our moderator rank, VIP, and then the different ranks for Patreon as well. So now what we're going to do is add all of those right there. When we run the list command, we'll be able to see all of them as well, which is cool. X, you're not fishing, says Sherpa. I'm aware, actually. It's not. I'm technically not fishing, but I'm logged in and standing next to the fishing farm. So anyway, all of the teams at the moment don't have any players. But before we get to that, we want to go into the option thing. So we walked through all of the different things under team, and option was the only other one that really needed explaining. Now there are actually lots of options, so let's jump in. We've got option there. You've got to select a team first of all. So there is collision rule. Players in a team don't have to collide with one another. There's colour, which we're going to do. Death message visibility. So if I wanted to, I can make it so no one knows when I die on the server, but I won't be doing that. There is friendly fire, name tag visibility, so the name above your head wouldn't appear. See friendly invisibles. I believe that means you can't see their name tags. And that's all of the options. We're going to be messing around with the colour one right here. So each of the ranks has a different colour. Now the name is not quite what it seems to be. Gold is actually orange, red is red, blue is blue. I mean, it's some of the ones further down the line like aqua and dark aqua that might not be what you think. But we're now setting all of the different colours for the different ranks, and some of those players are online as well. So the tab screen is going to get a little bit colourful. So first of all, this one right here is going to change my name to gold. Look at tab. I'm going to type it in here. Look at tab screen. Let's do the other players quickly as well. So I've added some for the other people who are online. So Autumn and Sherpa are admins. They're now red, and Garth is blue because Garth is a moderator here. And people in chat are reacting. Colours, they like it. Except I've got to do another thing next for all the regular players because some of them need colours as well. I haven't got that far into it. But here is how you add someone. So scoreboard, teams, join, admin, and then you put that player's name. Now this is an entity right here, which means you can do stuff like @e and @p and radiuses. If you know about that, that's good. If you don't, that's a lesson for another day. But that is how you set up teams, and that is how you get people onto them and add colours and make your tab screen nice and pretty. And this also counts when you're in game as well. So what we're going to do quickly is unsuspectingly teleport from myself. Make sure I select this account and not my survival player, and we're going to quickly teleport ourselves over to Autumn, who is just doing some caving underground, but now he's got a red name above his head and he's got no idea that we're watching him. So we have some behind the scenes stuff that talks to the server. So when people sign up to get whitelist access to the server, it figures out what rank they are on Patreon, and then it can send through like a command like this to the server. Now Spangleboo has been a top tier patron before. It used to be rank 6, it's now known as rank 5. She's online, so I figured I would do her first of all. But with all that technical stuff behind the scenes, this will actually get done automatically when people sign up, and we were just kind of looking into possibly doing it live on the server, like all of a sudden all the names would light up, but that's probably not going to happen right now. It is late in the day, very late for me. I'm literally going to stop recording and go to bed in a second. But yeah, I've also got a list of all the different people so I can add them manually in the meantime. But that's how you set up scoreboards on a server, peeps. I hope it's been useful to you. Let me know with a comment down below if you found it useful. And of course, I'm going to keep bringing you some of the administration stuff, episode by episode. So the fishing operation is going okay. It's a little bit slow, but while I was logged on with the camera account, I was joking about this Asuma fellow who's over here fishing and we should prank him. And I said, you know, throw diamonds at him, sarcastically. These people are nice, I tell you. Pranked by iron glue. I've literally had diamonds thrown into my inventory, including a fake diamond over here as well. It's not a diamond, it's a die, it's a lapis die. But yeah, the operation here is going a little bit slow, but check this out. We're getting bows coming through. A mending bow, awesome. One of them's got power 4, flame. I mean, that's pretty good. I got 0 arrows at the moment, so I've got no use for them. But it's nice to see those coming through. Shame it ain't more fishing rods. But anyway, I'm going to keep repairing this thing and stop it from breaking. And hopefully we'll get the mending situation over here sorted out soon. But right now, what we're going to do is take a trip to the end dimension. There is something really quite interesting going on over there. And yes, the end dimension where the ender dragon lives, it hasn't been killed yet, by the way. So we've got to be super careful of that. There used to be water in this well. Now there's just a nether portal. I kind of feel like there should still be a layer of water. I might come back here and do that. Add some signs to hold it up. That'd be super sneaky. We need to head to Nether to find a path that goes to the end. I don't know if anyone's signposted this stuff. Oh, wow. Things have been happening in here. Okay, so stuff's been cleared out. Stronghold. That sounds like where we need to go. There is a huge cleared out area here. That is crazy, man. Some people are being very industrious. That might be my original staircase. I don't know, but we're going to go in this direction. That is not what I expected to see when walking through this tunnel. Just a random cactus man jumping out at me. Okay. that totally caught me by surprise. I think we're here. Right, this should take us to the stronghold to go to the end. Wow, this area's been decorated. Okay, someone used my little trick of putting the silverfish down there. They've probably been name tagged. There's sheep here. There is the new mob cage texture. That looks cool. I love the little face on it. Do not kill the dragon. Do not kill the dragon. Oh, okay, an admin must have put that there. There's some sort of cheaty barrier block. Let's jump in and very quickly assess what direction to run away from the dragon in. It is this direction. I'm going to press F5 and hope there is not something following me. Nope, doesn't look like it. Thank goodness. Someone is building an ender, it looks like, down there. Yes, someone started work on that already. Okay, this ain't good. There's a lot of Endermen on this path, and I'm almost getting knocked off here. I'm purposely putting down torches so that I can help with the situation a little bit. You, my friend, you're getting nudged in there. That's right, you don't like the water, do you? Oh, if he dies, I might get an ender pearl. I'm gonna hang out here for a second. That is a heck of a lot of Endermen in a single place. I better not look at any of them. The reason that we're coming to the end is to check out a certain fella's base. Not Sir Killian, it's Garth, our moderator here on the server, who is living in the end because he doesn't want to die. Garth's base, as I am stuck in the end and I don't want to die. So it's Garth's goal to not die. He's got 0 deaths, but he made the mistake of coming to the end dimension. So the other players have been helping him out and bringing him resources and sheep. And like this place is adorable. I mean, it's so cool. It must have been really hard to get the sheep over here. Perhaps they sat in boats and came all the way across that thing. That's kind of mad. And I could have been a little bit prepared. I could have come here with some materials. I could have helped out. Maybe I got something to use. I didn't think that far ahead. I got too excited. I just ran over here. And maybe I could have gone and raided some end cities as well. But I didn't think that far ahead, right? I'm very undergeared. So I think what I'll probably do is mine some endstone and get myself some chorus fruit before I leave. Maybe kill a few endermen as well and get some pearls together. So I've not been out here for very long, but I got myself a few ender pearls, lots of chorus fruit, some endstone, and some chorus flowers. I have silk touch on my shovel, which is very useful early on, so we can actually take that stuff back and farm it back in the place. Now, when it comes to getting off the end dimension without killing the dragon, because there's no portal to go through to the overworld, what you would normally do is put all your items into shulker boxes, into an ender chest, which I don't actually have, throw yourself into the void. But of course on this server we have the keep inventory game rule. Now I'm going to still try and avoid dying. I've only died once so far on the server, and there's not too many times you do this in this game with a full set of diamond armor. I am still going to try and avoid death. I did not expect to be doing that today. Oh. So down in the comments, hashtag my question if you've got a question for this series. I pick out one every episode, and from the last episode we have this question by Fairy Karai. Karai, am I saying that right? Fairy Karai plays. Let's open it up and have a read. Are your YouTuber patrons / Twitch subscribers allowed to record episodes on the server? The answer is yes. You're allowed to stream, you're allowed to record, you can do what you want, you know, it's an open play. Well, you can't go around blowing stuff up with TNT, okay, that's not allowed, but you are allowed to make your own episodes and videos, and hopefully we'll see some cool content creators on here making some cool stuff in the future, right? Doesn't have to be just me recording and making episodes, but anyway, if you've enjoyed the episode, leave a like as always, thank you for the support, and I'll see you in the next one, so ciao for now, bye bye.